Let me at him!
Well, there it is. So, Blizzard are going to reset Battle.net once more. That includes the ladders and the maps. So, have fun there, Mr. Level 25 pluses. What few of you are, you're going to have to start all over again. Luckily for me, I played it cool when I decided to level up slowly through entire decision of my own, you know. I didn't want to level up quickly. I didn't want to win. So, let's go over this, shall we? We got the battle news updates. Battle news, net news, news, updates. Yes, 10th of the June, 2015. Blizzard, they said this yesterday. Thank you for the feedback about our recent Warcraft 3 map pool update. We will be resetting the ladder and reverting back to the previous selection of active maps on June 11th at 10 AM PDT, which assumably is going to be a few hours now. So if you're trying to do the ladder and all of that, it's probably not going to work and it's going to be all janky. So I wouldn't worry about it for today. Come back tomorrow. We anticipate the realms will be down for up to 3 hours. And during that time, current ladder rankings will be reset. We will look for a future opportunity to change the Warcraft 3 maps by working with the active community. Fucking get here, son. To help make the selections for each of the pools. Thanks for your feedback and support. So, Blizzard, if you're actually listening to this video, please get in contact. You can do it secretly. You know, we could do a little secret handshake and I'll be like, alright, that's the Blizzard secret handshake. Okay, let's sort something out then here. Let me fix your problem with your maps, because I got a few ideas of how we can improve the map pool. I have a lot of ideas, to be quite frank with you, and I'll be more than willing to go over each of every single map and how however you want to do it, because you know there's a lot of improvements. And the long story short, when it comes to picking maps, is to have maps with opportunities, creative decision making. That's what you want. You do not want stale situations. You do not want dull, repetitive play. You want people to look at a map and go, oh, I could, oh yeah, no, wait, oh, yeah, but if I do this, but then again, there's 2 gold mines next to each other, so if I take those 2 and then tech up to, oh, there's so many things I could do. And that's what we want from all of our maps. And we want plenty of bloody shops, laboratories, mercenary camps, really mix up on the mercenary camps, and a marketplace would be nice. Have those in just maybe more than one map, that would be good. Marketplace doesn't even have a marketplace, but to be quite frank, if Marketplace did have a marketplace, that map would be pretty much pay to win. So you'd have to get an expansion, because once everyone starts creeping that map and getting all the imbalanced items from the corner spots and the bottom spots, so Inferno drop, well, better than that, Kellen's Dagger of Escape drops, you know, Claws of Frost, you know, Orb of Frost drops. That's probably going to pop up into the marketplace. So things like that to consider. However, that just makes the game more fun. So please just make the game more fun when it comes to those maps. It's far better that way than being dull and boring and so linear. We do not want that. So, this is just a little update news for you guys. I want to say thank you to JV that let me know. I checked my emails when I got back from work. I was like, oh, that's good. They're reverting it back. However, as they say in this Battle News updates, I don't know why I keep calling it Battle News. I can't seem to see the net. They're basically looking at changing the maps again, I would assume, because they say they want to work with the active community to help make the selections for each of the pools. So what's really curious about this is if they reset the ladder, right, and they change back to the old maps, which I will put up for you now in case you were curious. They're the ones in the middle, okay? So this is just going to block my face a little bit, but that's not too important because no one wants to see that. You got the maps lost, okay? All of the maps lost are the ones that we used to have before this recent change. So Secret Valley, Melton Valley, you know, you got your Lost Temple. My goodness, we need that one back for obvious reasons. And Twisted Meadows, just to name but a few. So those are the maps that are going to be coming back, assumably. But if they do that, What happens when they change the maps again? Do they intend to reset the ladder again for that change? Because I guess they do, because they're changing the ladder for just this. They could leave the ladder and just change the maps. So, is there any point to leveling up right now? If they do reset it, it'd be like, well, I'm probably going to do it anyway because it's freaking fun, to be quite frank. I've always enjoyed resets. So, that always keeps the game fun and fresh. So, yeah, I assume they want to change the maps. And how far off into the future? Hopefully not too far, because whilst a lot of the changes were bad, almost all of them for 1 versus 1 and 2 versus 2 were terrible, to be quite frank with you. Not to be mean or anything like that, they just weren't good changes. 3 versus 3, 4 versus 4, free for all were interesting changes, except for perhaps and a hole. That was definitely an interesting change, and if you haven't seen that, you might want to check out my video, First Impressions and a hole, where I play a rather tense free-for-all game. So if you haven't checked that out, you might want to go and check it out right now, because it's pretty good. And that's why I like the new maps to a degree, because they make for new situations and fun videos that I can create. But at the same time, they need to be good maps. So let me know, Blizzard. I want to work with you on this. I want to help you out. So if you guys have any ideas on what maps you would like to see and what maps you definitely don't want to see, perhaps, you know, if you want, you know, not a super long list, but maybe your top 3 best maps, your favorite maps, and a very, very brief, like literally like freaking 10 words long description as to why that map rocks. And do that for like your top 3 maps and your worst 3 maps, basically. Because obviously if everyone starts doing that and puts a whole paragraph on every single map, we're going to be here a long time, or I bloody will be reading it. And I've got things to do. So go easy on me, alright? So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and stay tuned for those new maps. I will be definitely looking into those. For now, we'll have to make do with the maps we had before, but they were certainly good maps. But I wouldn't mind spicing it up with a few Hurricane Isles here and there, if you know what I mean. Right then, guys, take care, and have a good one. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.